Alright everyone, it's time to get out the tinfoil butt plug and put that way up in there because it's about to get really into the conspiracy side of YouTube. I'm sure a lot of you, if you've been on the platform over the last month at all for any duration of time, you've been recommended a video from a creator named Janelle Eliana. She is a up-and-coming creator, and that's not even the right word for it. She's an exploding creator, a fucking supernova superstar of YouTube, who in 2 videos has amassed 1.4 million subscribers and growing 100,000 subscribers a day. Now, for anyone that's ever used a platform or used any platform ever on the internet, you know those numbers are nuts. In fact, they're more than nuts. They're the whole goddamn penis. Those numbers are unbelievable to the point where it seems fake, phony, as if it was artificially boosted. And this is where we get into the conspiracy theory on Janelle Eliana's explosion on YouTube. I want to say right away, I actually like her videos. The 2 videos she's posted, I think are interesting. She's entertaining, and I could see those videos being very popular with audiences. I think they're very well made. But that being said, 2 videos, 1.4 million views, and every single account getting recommended both videos is a little suspicious, especially when you consider the fact that Susan, the head of YouTube, once said this to Juice WRLD.
You know how we spoke about getting your subscribers up? She's the big boss of it all.
Oh,
so
yeah.
this is the real, this is the whole thing.
I know. How can we help you? You're so talented. We gotta get your subscriber numbers way up. We're gonna make it happen. All right?
Right around here.
So, using what you just heard from Susan, it's not out of the realm of possibility to think that YouTube would artificially increase someone's subscriber numbers, or at the very least, handpick people to start showing everyone to try and get more attention their way. Bypassing their own algorithm and just handpicking channels to explode. And that's exactly how this feels. It feels very manufactured and calculated. I even tested this myself. I logged on to Tiana's old YouTube account, one she hasn't logged into in at least a year or 2 years, and I was immediately recommended Janelle Eliana on the homepage. Right away, both videos. And that's a little surprising to me. I couldn't walk out my front door right now without seeing like a fucking blimp going by with Janelle Eliana's YouTube channel on it. I'd open my mail and it's probably nothing but Janelle Eliana YouTube letters, brochures telling me to go subscribe. They are shoving Janelle Eliana down everyone's urethra. And now circling back to the video of Susan, the head of YouTube, flirting with Juice WRLD and really puffing out her chest saying, we can blow your shit up real hard, buddy. This is exactly what it feels like. This is what they've done with Janelle. And a lot of people say that it all came from Instagram because she did have an Instagram account before starting YouTube. However, in a video from a YouTuber called Memology, they talk about this by showing that her Instagram account had no growth until July 12th, which is after her first video was posted, which means the growth on her Instagram came from YouTube, not the other way around. Her Instagram followers didn't go to YouTube and blow her shit up. The YouTube people went from YouTube and blew up her Instagram shit. So there was really no connection between her already having Instagram and then posting that video. It just seemingly out of nowhere, all of a sudden just fucking caught fire and started fisting everyone's recommendations with her content. And again, I think she made quality content, and this whole conspiracy revolves around how unnatural it all seems. And this conspiracy theory is only just getting started. Buckle your seatbelt, because we're going deeper and it gets even bigger in scale. There's more twists and turns and wild, wacky adventures in this conspiracy theory. It's like fucking Game of Thrones again, but without shitty writing in the last 2 seasons. So, a couple months ago, YouTube announced that they're going to be abbreviating public subscriber count. And what that means is sites like Social Blade are no longer going to be able to give people real-time subscriber information. And Social Blade is a site that people go to look at trends and see channel growth. And it allows you to identify shit like Janelle's incredible channel growth. By abbreviating the subscriber count and getting rid of the site's ability to display these things, people aren't going to be able to track how quickly a channel is growing, which means YouTube could easily hide the fact that they're artificially increasing a channel's subscriber numbers and putting them more on the front page because you wouldn't be able to track that data, since it'd only go in 100,000 or 1,000,000 increments. Now, why would they want to artificially boost channels? Well, the conspiracy theorists suggest that it's because they want it to be more like television, where they take channels like Janelle with easily digestible, family-friendly content that's super safe for advertisers, and boost that shit up hugely so that way it can be the face of YouTube and the direction it wants to go in. And to be honest, I kind of understand that idea because YouTube really does actively want to be like television. The entire trending page is just turbo late night with Jimmy Falimmel. But ultimately, I have to completely disagree with this portion of the conspiracy theory because YouTube is totally shameless. They wouldn't try and hide shit. They're not exactly criminals going in and bleaching their fingerprints. They're not going to hide any evidence. They're very open with the fact that they don't give a shit. If YouTube's going to artificially boost a channel, they're probably going to brag about it on Twitter. Like, hey guys, we just dumped 10 million subscribers on this channel. Fuck yeah, baby. Suck our assholes. YouTube doesn't give a shit. They're not going to go through the effort of implementing new systems to hide some shady shit they're doing. They've never done that in the past. You have to be new to the platform to think that it cares enough to hide any of the dumb shit they do. They know they have a monopoly, they know they can get away with anything, so they're not going to bother going through that effort. They outright will take a big old loogie, spit it right in your eye. They're not going to hide it. I'm pretty certain the reason they want to abbreviate the sub count is that way so people can't use it as a weapon, I think is their idea. Imagine being so goddamn pathetic you think unsubscribing to someone is a weaponized terrorist act, but I think that's their idea because the James Charles thing, the cancel culture, pro-Jared, people like the mob mentality where they all contribute to the common goal of canceling somebody, and YouTube doesn't like that people aren't playing nice. So they want to inhibit people's ability to join the mob. If you can't see how many subscribers someone's losing, you're less likely to hop aboard the unsubscribe train. I don't know. I think that's their thought process. That's what it seems like because that change came at the tail end of the James Charles controversy, so the timing seems a little fishy there. I imagine that's the idea. I don't think the artificially boosting a channel is correlated with the abbreviated sub count at all. Now, I do want to give credit to YouTube. I've been kind of taking a shit on them, but they have been making changes to the copyright enforcement system. So credit where credit is due, YouTube. I like what you're doing with the copyright thing, and I hope you continue to make attempts to at least bridge the gap between creator and platform and make it a better platform overall. Back to the conspiracy shit, baby. People are being automatically subbed to her channel. This one I can't confirm or deny. I logged in on Tiana's old YouTube account. She was not subscribed, though she was constantly recommended the videos. And in Memology's video, he shows a lot of screenshots from about 1,000 fucking commenters that all say they were automatically subbed to her and have no idea who she is or why they were subbed to her. There's no way to confirm if that's real. It could just be people making shit up for the sake of a myth on YouTube, like the Loch Ness Monster, or, like the boogeyman of YouTube. Help, guys. My YouTube account's been hacked and haunted by the ghost of Chad Hurley, and I've been automatically subscribed to Janelle. What's going on? Well, shit. Need an exorcism. It could be totally fake. People subscribed and forgot. People accidentally subscribed. But the conspiracy goes even deeper. Just had a fucking fat voice crack, so maybe there is some paranormal play here. Going deeper, they say YouTube has access to the inactive accounts that they occasionally purge. As some of you know, if an account gets way too inactive, they just get rid of the account. That being said, they say that they are subscribing those really old accounts to her, so it's not suspicious. No one's account is meant to get automatically subscribed. It's an accident if it does, because they're trying to do the inactive ones to her. There's no way of knowing if that's real or not. That's really grasping. That I seem to be highly unlikely that they're using inactive accounts to mass subscribe to her. There's literally no way at all to know unless YouTube just comes out and, takes off their shirt, waves it over their head. Yep, we've been doing that. Woohoo, yaha, I've been doing it. There's no way you're ever going to get confirmation on that. And there's no way to know if being automatically subscribed to her is a real thing or just, again, made up. I was rendering the video and then remembered I didn't talk about this anime's villain. So, according to conspiracy theorist Philip DeFranco is the puppet master pulling the strings and making Janelle Eliana dance. He is the secret behind her success because in a recent video, Philip talks about her and promotes her channel. Now, it is a little odd that out of nowhere he just starts promoting her, saying how much he loves her channel, jerking off to it every day. It's the perfect zig to the YouTube zag. It's amazing. It's great. It is a little odd and out of place. But I don't know if that's actually good evidence, solid evidence to confirm that he has a hand in it, because he really does just talk about news and shit like that, so maybe he was just talking about it because she was already blowing up. I don't know, I don't really like the guy. I'm not going to white knight him and fight his battles, but it's not exactly strong evidence. And as a whole, I think the conspiracy theory has a lot of problems with it, though there is something very unnatural about Janelle's growth. And again, Memology's video talks about it in pretty good detail, but in a nutshell, it doesn't take too long and too much thinking to realize that, hey, someone's first video on a platform that doesn't really have a pre-established following probably is pretty unlikely to get 5 million views in a week. That seems a little odd. Oh, it's even odder that she's getting 100,000 subs a day on only 2 videos. That's a little weird. You know, you don't have to connect a lot of dots or do a whole lot of thought experimenting to figure out that something's a little fishy there, and with Susan having that video of her saying that she can blow up a channel out of nowhere, it's a little fishy. But anyway, just wanted to talk about this because I think it's an interesting subject, and that's about it. So yeah.